Hello everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, let me adjust you a little bit.
Oh, that
There
might
we
have
go.
been me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Hello everyone. We're gonna be doing another baking stream. Why is this rubber duck here?
No,
I just saw
leave
that
the
on the
rubber duck
camera.
in.
All
Leave the
right.
rubber duck. He's a friend.
All right. Well, now we have a rubber duck. That's out of focus,
He's not special
but that's
guest.
fine. So that's a
He's the
special
special
guest.
guest on stream. Yeah.
Me also realizing that I'm cleaning supplies out. But yeah, we're gonna be making some lasagna today.
Lasagna.
With garlic bread, special treats, and whatever else during the time of as the lasagna bakes. But I don't know the first step of lasagna making. That's why we have aim right here.
It's totally not my own personal recipe, the whole thing.
The entire thing.
The entire thing.
Yep. Let me
Kind
also
of.
make you a little bigger.
Okay. I get to be large.
Large and in charge.
Not very in charge, but large, yeah.
But yeah, based on the stuff as well, I got tomato paste, chopped tomatoes, exactly the amount you requested for 100 grams. Worcestershire sauce, beef cubes.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire, yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Balsamic vinegar. I forget what else you wanted, but oh yeah, flour. I got plenty of flour thanks to the baking streams.
Yeah, it's butter, flour, milk, cheese, and then obviously you need your salt and pepper, but we won't put much salt in the bechamel because the cheese. Yeah.
All right. So I do have all that and the red wine. It's gonna be fun to see me struggle at opening that.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you also have like one of the I don't know what the fuck they're called. What am I thinking of? They're like, we have them in my house where they're kind of like forks that are easy to put in and out. I know what I'm thinking of. There's a name.
Toppers of some sort.
So like, yeah, something like that.
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
We'll just deal with it.
This is the first bottle of wine ever in my house.
Oh.
So it's gonna be interesting to probably sip it and be like, do I like wine? Probably not. Or do.
Some people do like it. I don't. I think it's horrible to drink, but I love to cook with it. It's great to cook with. We last year at Christmas at my mum's old work, they were like, "Oh, we're buying wine for everyone for Christmas gifts. What do you want?" And my mum went, "Red wine." She came home with 5 bottles.
Ah, she took everyone's red wine, I see. No one wanted it.
No, like 5 different departments brought her all a bottle of red wine because that's what she said.
Oh, I see.
It lasts us about half a year. It was just funny.
So, what is step 1?
I'd
imagine boiling water, but I'm unsure.
Oh yeah, what type of pasta sheets did you get for it? The lasagna? That's an important question because I don't know what the difference is.
Just said lasagna sheet.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to boil any water then. We don't typically do it because it'll cook when you put it in the oven. That's why you put it in the oven for so damn long.
No, hold on, let me just read. Tips for preparing. It does say boil it. Which is weird.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Drain set
if
aside on a sheet pan, which is lightly covered with cooking spray to prevent sticking. Huh.
weird.
You can hear me twice. Ooh.
Yeah, that's not good. Excuse me.
Oh. There we go. I should stop it.
Was it just something funky because of the screen share on Discord?
No, it's because that camera has a microphone. Which is... it's not good. Also, hi, Autumn.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Thank you for
Hi.
pointing that out. So, I'm gonna follow the boiling of this then.
Okay.
Set on sheet pan, which is lightly covered in cooking spray to prevent sticking. Is there anything else we need to prepare?
Not really. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bring the big pot out. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Right at the back of the cupboard, huh?
All the way in the back. My biggest pot.
There's an inconvenient spot.
Just doing a little rinse. How was the Thanksgiving in the UK, or do you guys have one? I know Canada has one that was last month.
Don't do Thanksgiving here. I mean,
nothing
the
of the sort.
closest thing that we have. The closest thing that I'd say we would have would be Guy Fawkes night.
Guy what?
Guy Fawkes bonfire night.
Oh.
It goes by Guy Fawkes or bonfire night. But that's a very funny comparison because your guys' one is like, I don't know. I vaguely remember the history of it, and but ours is us just celebrating some guy who fucked up blowing up Parliament. Died.
That's right. That's right.
Yay, Parliament survived, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah. We're a bit weird here in the UK.
I remember you telling me a bit about that, how you celebrate a guy that
no,
failed.
Thanksgiving isn't really a thing. Yeah. It's a very British thing to do.
Alright. So how long do we want to pre-cook the meat, or do anything with the meat, or is it going to be kind of raw going in since it's going to be an hour cook?
No, so you are basically you want to brown it in the pan. So you make a bolognese sauce, basically.
A bolognese sauce. I don't know what that means, but I heard pan, and since we're cooking that, I'm going to bring over this.
Okay. What do you mean you don't know what a bolognese is?
I don't.
You've never had spaghetti bolognese before?
No.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay.
Or at least it's never been told to me it's bolognese.
Okay. That's really interesting. Okay then.
Alright, let me also... Oh yeah, that one fits perfectly.
Nice.
Do I need a big pan, deep pan?
You want a deep pan, yeah, not like a frying pan, like a pot.
This? It's deeper. But it's been
Yeah,
used a lot.
I guess that could work.
Heavily used.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright. Get the beef. Now,
Yeah.
you said half a pound, so this is just, we just only need half of this.
How much is that? Oh,
A full pound.
wow. I mean, it depends on how much you want to make, really.
I'm going by your specifications.
Yeah, but like,
What would you do?
I'd just use the whole pack.
Alright.
But yeah, you want it to be like a high temp, bit of cooking oil in it. I love using sesame oil whenever I cook this sort of stuff because it just adds like this nice extra flavor to it. Like it's more subtle, but it's good.
Fortunately, I don't have a sesame oil.
That's fair.
I have vegetable and olive.
Mm-hmm.
And now I get to see how effective this is. Very slow, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I needed to do now that I have money. I need to resubscribe to you on Twitch.
No, you do enough.
Hey, look, every single time I load up your chat to like see what people are saying, I have to watch a fucking ad.
Yeah, there's a part of me that wants to. What is that sweater made of? It's, I don't know, cloth material. Unless you mean this. This is just a baggy shirt. There's a part of me that wants to do the run an ad every hour, but I need to learn how to make the alerts that I see. Then it's like, oh, Ruin is gonna fuck off for 2 minutes. Good luck, everyone, in the ads. But that'll also give me like time to like, okay, I'm gonna go hydrate or refill a water bottle or something. But it's also gonna suck if that happens during a boss battle and I can't pause. It's like, well, good luck, guys.
That's fair, yeah.
But yeah, those that come in will always be forced to watch an ad. There's not really much way around that other than saying, I'm gonna force ads on the people.
Yeah. Ads are funky. They suck.
So cold. Turn it up just a little bit more.
Have you got it on high?
It's on the highest now.
On the highest setting. Yay!
It was like medium high, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm going to 11. This doesn't have a 1 through 10, it's 1 through 11.
Oh.
Which is
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on our induction hob that we have in our house, it goes up to 9. Which is also interesting.
I mean, worst case, I might have just got a really bad stove.
Maybe. That would kind of suck, though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna see how fast this one turns on. Which one's hotter, if it's a case of the entire thing, or is it just like, that's a bad burner and this is a good burner?
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, if I would have known that, I probably would have left this on a little bit longer. But, oh well. Got it just for these cooking streams.
Yep.
Because there's no way I could put a camera over there. As I can see this boiling. Oh yeah, the water's boiling.
I don't know how much it's gonna need to cook.
Says 8 minutes.
How many sheets?
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't. Don't
This is
know
why
on
we
that
don't
one.
pre-cook. Also, it's a interesting choice to say to pre-cook your lasagna sheets, because that's also how you tell when the lasagna is cooked.
Do you typically just have it like this?
Yeah, I normally just put it in like that, layer it on, and then when you put it in the oven, you give it like 35-40 minutes, and then you put a knife through it. And if it's easy to do it, it's cooked.
And I kind of want to do it the lazy way.
And if it's it needs longer. Yeah, but then you're just not gonna have as good of a lasagna. Ooh.
You just cut out there for a bit. I think your network is having a little issue.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, we could do about half and see from there.
Yeah.
We can always make more, I guess, because this takes like this is an hour-long process. I am never good with that.
That's so fair. Yeah, everything turned Christmas orientated here in the UK.
Immediately as soon as Halloween was done?
Yeah, relatively. My mum dragged me out to the shops because we needed to get some new stuff for the dogs and other bits. So I got stuck listening to Christmas music for an hour.
Yeah. Imagine being in one of those places for your job. That's what our friend Kai has to deal with.
Oh yeah.
That's what I used to have to deal with in a previous company. Because we apparently were located in a mall. Granted, I didn't have to listen to that all the time. It's just whenever I walked in, walked out, and went for lunch.
They do it at pubs as well, but like, not that much.
It's about the same.
Okay.
In fact, that's kind of cooking now.
Okay.
I'll probably be also using this pot for the double boiler for the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I forgot we were doing that, so I was like, double boiler for what? And then I remember.
The hot chocolate. Well, the melted chocolate.
It's fine. Kai's restolen the brain cell. I think I had it for like 5 minutes today. I forgot that Kai has my phone number and we have each other on WhatsApp now. So I took a nap and I woke up from a WhatsApp message from Kai and I was like, what?
Since when?
When?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Quick rinse and start breaking this up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boop.
Ooh.
Now you can see the food right up front in the old cam. Although the frames really bothers me.
That's fair.
That should be nice and grounded. Let it cook a little before I spread more.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You're good.
You think you can overcook pasta?
Yes.
Like how you overcook rice? Do you think it goes mushy?
Can. Yeah, so it kind of mushy and kind of breaks apart easy.
Okay.
I'm double checking the timer. We've so far been boiling it for about 5 minutes. Where the box says 8 minutes, it's like I'm seeing it right now. I'm like, I guess I could just pull it out now.
So my main thought there would be then you probably wouldn't need to put it in the oven for so long if you're pre-cooking the lasagna sheets.
I don't know. Still, people still like do this and then have to do like a whole hour. Could be just the American noodle. With our flour being so fucked up.
Food stuff is weird.
Hey, yep. Alright, I'm gonna start laying down the noodles.
Don't forget about the beef.
Yep.
It's
Thank you. Oop.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know how people are supposed to do this. I'll do a fork for now.
And do what?
To grab the noodles.
I think most people would use a colander and.
Well, it said lay the noodles. Yeah, I guess that's smart.
Yeah, but then once you strain them, you just do it by hand.
You're the chef.
Oh, be careful.
So much smoke.
Tasty.
They're just gonna overlap now.
It's
I
fine.
ran out of room.
Hi, Speedy.
Hi, Speedy.
That's... Mm.
All right, well, it's browning, but not fully brown. I still see red.
Give it a few more minutes.
Yeah.
But probably a good idea to start opening the wine now.
Fantastic. I don't know how this is gonna happen or do.
Have you never opened a bottle of wine before?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna see if I get the whatever plastic on top is first.
Mm-hmm.
Such a dull knife. Is this what you're supposed to do? A wine opener? A manual one? Yep. Just need to get under. Well, I never thought I would need help opening a bottle of wine. Let me lower this a little bit. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea. It'd be interesting to see what your like wine drink, Speedy.
Is that a different type of drunk? Wine drunk?
Yeah. It's kind of like the saying that people act different depending on what type of alcohol they drink.
Interesting.
And like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I got that part off. Now for the cork.
Wine drunk can be very funky. That brings up an important question. Does drinking Prosecco count as being wine drunk?
Electric cork opener for Christmas? I can't even say anything correctly right now.
That's fine.
Right, I'm assuming I just pull now.
Yeah, be careful. Don't nail yourself in the face.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Let me at least flip this first before I just knock myself out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if Prosecco counts, then I get wine drunk every Christmas. I drink heinous amounts of Prosecco.
What the?
Oh, be careful with your elbow.
How do...
Try like wiggling it. That's the like move the cork opener side to side if that makes sense.
How do people do this?
That's fair. See, now with our bottle opener that we have,
It's getting there, but it's gonna fall on the floor.
Don't drop it. See,
I got a few centimeters out.
That's what he said.
When it's just a tip. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, it's getting out there. It's getting up there.
See, now we have a manual one that's
However, I'm gonna put this
got
on the
like
floor
a
and just
circle bit on it.
pull it like a Beyblade.
Yeah.
Let it rip! Come on! Oh. Got it. Ah!
Mind out for the wine bottle. Don't leave it on the floor. Pick the bottle up. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Can those markings be seen?
That's so funny.
Wait. We gotta zoom up.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, it's kind of there.
Right.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Well, it's brown now.
Yep. And then you want to turn the heat up high again. And like cover the base of the pan with a layer of red wine.
Okay.
A little bit more. Just be a little heavy-handed with it. It's fine. It won't be boozy.
I just want to know, is that enough? More?
Don't know. Yeah, that should be good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then basically you just want it to like simmer down because this is just deglazing the pan effectively.
Mmm. You said simmer down, so we're turning it back down.
I'm gonna turn it up so it's on really high heat.
Okay, it's back on the highest heat.
Yep. This is like probably a good idea to open your tin of tomatoes now as well, because when it's reduced enough, you need to just dump the tomatoes straight in there. Yeah, the alcohol will cook off eventually. You won't get drunk from lasagna.
Imagine.
Well, I mean, I could have sent you the lasagna recipe that takes an entire bottle of red wine. When I made that for the first time, I felt a bit like I was going to be drunk after that.
Okay, also the tomato paste?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Such an interesting tin. Why is it in a tin? It just seems
like
stupid
fine.
to me. No, that's so fair. We just have it in tubes because you only need like maybe a tablespoon at most for the majority of the recipes you're using it for. So having it in a tin just feels a little ridiculous.
Maybe when they think you're gonna make a lot. I'll just leave that on the side for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got both open.
Nice.
And as we can see, it's starting to boil. And
Mm-hmm.
when do I put the tomato in? When it's mostly
We're
cooked
gonna
off,
wait
or
for the red wine to reduce. Yeah.
I see.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Glazing pans are fun. You have to stand there for sometimes for like a few minutes just watching red wine reduce. If we're making chicken or something, it's white wine.
Oh, so it depends on the type of meat. You don't want to use white or red?
Mm-hmm. It's simple. Red meat's red wine. White meat's white wine. So like lamb, beef, you use red wine for. Chicken and pork, you use white wine for.
I wouldn't have thought
You
of
can also do it.
pork.
Yeah, pork. Oh.
Hmm.
I say it's quite nice with a nice white wine glaze, but also I don't eat pork, so I can't really say it's nice anymore because I don't like it.
Fair enough.
It used to be nice when I liked the flavor of pork.
Ooh, I do have questions for you.
Oh, we should have gotten a. Ooh, yeah.
Should have gotten a what?
Should have gotten a clip of you saying "let it rip."
Listen, it finally came out after saying that.
It's true. We should have gotten a clip of it. That was funny. Anyway, yeah. What were you gonna ask?
Yeah, I got questions. Just to help pass time for times like this. What's your favorite movie? And if you can't answer right away, which genre? We get asked, go like, what genre? Like, what's your favorite kids movie?
Interesting. My favorite kids movie is Encanto.
Mm.
Because that shit slaps. I don't have a single favorite movie, but that is because my favorites is specifically the Mummy series. Specifically the Mummy series, which is why there's not one. Because there's 3 of those movies. Not the new one, though. Fuck the new one.
You said 3, and then you said the new one. Is there a 4th one?
Yeah, there's a 4th one that came out a few years ago that's absolutely horrendous.
Because wasn't the 3rd one the one that was China? Or is that the 4th one?
I think the 4th one and the 3rd one have very similar themes. So the first 2 are basically around the same mummy. And then the 3rd one is basically their son grown up doing the same sort of thing, except from they still look the same age as they did in the other 2 movies. That's fair about Encanto.
I watched that one and enjoyed it, and then people were like, I hated the new one. I'm like, isn't that the new one?
That one's not the new one. No.
So
the next one doesn't. The next one doesn't have any of the original family in it, if that makes sense.
Oh,
I can't remember
what?
the O'Connells. It doesn't have the O'Connells in it, I'm pretty certain. They've basically taken the concept of what the Mummy movies were, put 2 new actors in that have nothing to do with the O'Connells and tried to redo it. I tried watching it and it was just not worth it.
Similar to how they did with like Scorpion King?
I forgot that existed.
Don't worry, I'm old and here to remind you of old movies. Although even though Speedy can name even more older movies that I'm like, I don't know what that one is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Completely different cast. So why is
Yeah.
it called well, I get it. Mummy, if it's the same franchise, similar, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
if it's a completely different cast. You know what
It's
I'd
not
like to
worth
see if
it.
they did that? Like completely different cast, but same series. The same mummy from the first two. Cyberpunk. Just be like, where the fuck am I now? The
Fair
world
enough.
changed. It's like, yeah, then yeah,
Mm.
you got a completely different cast. Although you would still have to have the same mummy, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh well. Still plenty of red wine in there.
Yeah, it does take some time. Another really good one that I like is the Hellboy, but it's a very similar situation with the Mummy movie. Is they made a new Hellboy and completely butchered it. They were very unclear on what they were trying to do with it. Excuse me. It was like one article I read about it said that they were trying to remake the original one. And then another article I read said that they were trying to do the next movie in the series. And when I watched it, it was kind of like they were trying to do
They're trying to remake it all.
Yeah, they were trying to do a remake and a continuation of the series in one movie, and it just ended up being horrible.
Hey Basil. Where's the maid outfit? Ooh, ooh. Why do people like wine?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Ugh.
It probably also doesn't help that you brought like a really cheap bottle.
Oh, I did.
Cheap stuff is always
Cheap stuff to cook with.
But
yeah, Basil, there's no maid outfit today. That's just for fun. No blindfold. Nothing. Oh.
Try not
Just
to burn
making...
yourself.
That's the reason why. There's this. We don't want to burn. He didn't let me put... That's also true. Speedy's not here to supervise when I put on the maid outfit. Can only do it when someone else is in the room. Red wine is the only thing getting me heartburn. Ooh. Can it? Well, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think I read how it's supposed to be good or bad for your heart. It's like everyone's mixed on that.
Probably like a chocolate situation where it can sometimes be good in moderation. Do you want to just add the tomato now, by the way?
Yeah, it's starting to...
Yeah.
Oh. Still some, but there's not a lot.
Yeah, I think you can add the tomatoes now.
Alright. Let me also scoot this up.
Also, the pan is like half off the burn.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh.
Adjusting. Alright, so all tomato.
Yeah.
And then how much of the paste? You said like a
tablespoon.
Tablespoon?
Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna use a tablespoon.
That's bad.
Like that much.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go. Get Imran maid outfit? We'll have to talk to Kai.
I have some.
You already have your VTuber?
No, the VTuber. I thought you were talking about me IRL. Okay. Yeah, Kai can draw my VTuber in a maid outfit. That's fine.
I don't know. Do we want our gingerbread baking to be in maid outfits?
I think someone would have to be very convincing for me to wear a maid outfit for that stream.
Mm.
But I do have them. Yeah. That's what happens when you have friends who like to buy you joke birthday gifts. You end up with a maid outfit.
Yep. Totally the reason why I have two.
That's totally the reason why I have two as well.
All right, that looks good.
So, is it a joke gift if also the recipient enjoys it? Interesting. Well, one of mine was like completely a joke, and then the other one was like a trio gag gift for my friends. So like the group that I was in at the time, we all had one. That one was funny. I also totally don't have a bunny suit.
Well, that one I could say I don't have.
I don't know.
Though I can also see that easily changing. Rolled up die highs as a gift for room. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Not gonna deny that. You come with die highs, like, here you go. I'm like, okay, I'll be in my bedroom.
Okay. Could probably add the Worcestershire sauce, balsamic, and the beef stock cubes now.
All right.
Mm.
Worcestershire. How many beef cubes?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Just do one. Worcestershire. You keep on like, it's really funny whenever you say it because there's like a T in there that you keep on trying to say. You made it worse.
Yes. I will always pronounce things bad.
You need like maybe 2 or 3 dashes of the Worcestershire sauce.
Maybe I should have just opened everything before I started. But that also means me opening the wine bottle before. Okay.
And we wouldn't have had that funny moment of you saying the letter. Just shake it like 2 or 3 times. Oh, it's like one of those. Okay, cool.
That should be good. You said
Maybe
something else. What?
I'll do balsamic vinegar.
Vinegar. Got it.
Maybe one day I'll do a stream of me making this lasagna.
It has fancy stuff on it. No.
Oh.
Why is this never easy open? There we go. How much vinegar? Same?
A little less than the Worcestershire.
Okay. Oh, that came out faster. So.
Yep. That's fine.
Maybe a little bit more Worcestershire. Just a wee bit.
Just be careful. Yeah, just a little bit. All
right.
Yeah. And you need to let that stock cube dissolve. That's horrible, Speedy.
Worcestershire sauce.
It's Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Will I remember that next week? No.
I think the funny thing is, like, sometimes I can say it without actually... without moving my mouth that much half the time. That's great. I'm glad you're having a laugh at the funny pronunciation of Worcestershire.
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 You had it.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. It's gone.
It's fine. I'm just gonna continue bullying people who speak American because they can't pronounce Worcestershire.
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 Wash my shears.
Wash my shoes.
I think I could probably move this a little bit like that. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you're gonna see some jiggle.
Some jiggle fizz.
The jiggle physics, not the good ones though.
Oh no! It's fine, that's what I'm here
tonight.
to provide.
Oh, yes. I was gonna say that's a different game for tonight, late night stream. I still need to fix that emote thing, but I learned why.
That's so interesting. What?
Oh, the emotes that.
Mm-hmm. That's so interesting. I want to know what they are.
7. What was it? 7 TV, 7 something.
Speedy, you shouldn't be happy he broke things.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting.
Break all the things. Oh, it has dissolved.
Yee! Okay. And you don't need the temperature on high for this because you kind of want it to be a little wet.
Right.
This is where I get to say you need to season to taste. Try it and then see if you think it needs any salt and pepper.
Well, I'm just gonna preemptively add a little salt and pepper.
Okay. Fair.
Salt. Pepper. Where did I store my pepper? There, up here. Just a little bit. Tiny spoon. Did tiny spoon make you laugh?
No, I'm laughing at Speedy saying put hot sauce in it.
Oh, no.
Speedy, you mean. Mean Speedy.
Good amount of salt.
Yep.
Can't really taste any pepper, but I do taste, I think, everything else. but the pepper, but that's fine. I don't think it needs pepper.
Yeah, it's fair. No, it doesn't really need to be a peppery flavor. Just kind of pepper helps balance it out. But yeah, okay then. That'll be the beef sauce part done.
All right.
And next we get to go to the bechamel.
What's a bechamel?
Bechamel. It's a cheese sauce.
Right.
So it's that. It's the cheese sauce. So it needs to start off with the roux. So you need the butter, the flour, the milk, and the cheese all out.
Butter. Milk. New pan?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
take the meat sauce off of the heat for now. But yeah, new pan.
Might have to be my bigger one because that's my only deeper dish one.
That's fine.
All right. And flour.
Flour, yeah.
That is normal flour.
Yep.
All right.
Plain flour. So you need to melt about a tablespoon on medium heat of the butter. Just kind of cut off a knob and put that on.
I mean, they're already pre-measured in a tablespoon.
Oh, hell yeah, that's kind of cool.
So yeah. Oh, here, let me. Oh. So they already have like where to cut.
Ah. I don't know why you could have told me that whole block was a tablespoon and I would have believed you.
Nope, it's 1/4 cup.
Oh, fun. I always ball this. I'd say about a tablespoon because that's where my brain goes. But yeah, melt that down on medium heat. And then you need... Yeah. And then once that's melted, you need like roughly the same amount of flour and a whisk. A whisk.
A whisk.
A whisk.
One tiny whisk.
Tiny whisk.
All right.
Yeah, and then what you want to do with the butter and flour is you're making something called a roux. So it wants to be sort of a bit like a paste. Whisk. Yeah. Whisk. So yeah, once the
just
butter's
add
melted, you add that.
a little bit of flour.
I always end up needing more than I think I do. So much just waiting for stuff to happen.
I also have a strawberry cider.
Ooh. I just have a monster.
I do have that too.
Fair enough.
But yeah, thank you for introducing me to strawberry ciders.
Yeah, they're good.
Never knew they existed until you mentioned one, and then I actually looked for one. Okay, butter melted.
Eat, and then just add in the flour and whisk it in. It should. I'm a bit worried. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're gonna need more flour than that, yeah. Yeah, that should be good. And then you need to add the milk. And whisk that. And basically you don't want to add, you want to add like a little bit at a time. A few tablespoons. Like don't measure it out. Just pour some in.
Well, knowing how full this is, I'm gonna add. Yep, good thing I did this over the sink. Just a wee bit.
A bit more than that.
Okay.
Cover like the bottom of the pan. Like how you did with the red wine.
Alright.
Just, yeah.
Nope. Back over the sink it goes.
Just pour some into like a mug or something, oh my god.
Alright.
Because you need it to basically incorporate the whole of the, yeah, like that, and then you whisk it all in, and when it's thick, you add more milk, and then you wait until it thickens up again, and then you add more milk. Because you're slowly cooking out the flour. So the flour butter combination is called a roux. What you're doing right now is called a white sauce. And then when you add the cheese in a bit, that's what's a bechamel. And then you just add more milk now. Like just more than that.
More than that?
More than that.
That might be too much, but oh well.
It's gonna be so funny. I'm gonna stream you making this lasagna one day so you can see how I've been doing everything. Yeah, so you basically want to whisk out all of the like lumps and stuff.
Wait a sec. Gotta clean up the milk on the stove.
It's fine.
Alright.
And then yeah, when it's thick again, you add more milk.
I'll do this for how long?
Until you have about the same volume of bechamel as you do for the beef. The like meat sauce. Adding more. Add more milk.
Jesus, okay, yeah. As soon as you said as much as the meat sauce, I was like, what? Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
That's why I've been saying more milk. Because what you do is you layer the bechamel in between with the layers of beef, and then you need to have enough to make a good layer of it on top as well. So you need a lot of bechamel.
I see.
And then in between adding the milk, you just whisk it and wait till it thickens up.
Do we add more flour in between, or?
No. So the roux that you made at the start should be enough. You just need to kind of leave it on a medium heat sometimes until it starts getting thick. You don't need to whisk it constantly.
Okay.
But just keep an eye on it, because obviously it's milk-based, so it will catch very easily.
Apparently, if I move this away, it wants to autofocus and it can't tell anything. So white, I can't see anything. Funny camera. Okay, I'll leave this here so you focus on something.
That's so funny. But yeah, and one of the big things that we always had in kitchen is you don't leave milk on the stove and then walk away. That's like a crime. Because milk catches so damn easily, but then it also just boils over like nothing else. It's insane.
One sec, I think my audio's being taken over by something else. Oh yeah, we're both talking through me. There we go.
I've possessed you momentarily.
For a good hour.
Oh.
I was like, why am I seeing Rune's mouth open when I'm not talking?
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah. Like I said, it's a bit of a waiting game for some parts.
Next question.
Next question, yeah.
Oh yeah, bubble. We don't want bubble, so probably lower it.
Yeah. But it does look like it's starting to thicken up a little bit, so give it a few more minutes.
Yeah.
A good whisk.
Next question. What made you start streaming? Oh, that's starting to thick a little.
More milk.
More milk.
More milk, and then make sure it's
I
really
need to refill that cup.
combined.
More milk.
What was the question again?
I guess what made you start going back and streaming? Or maybe what made you start streaming in the first place, way back then?
Oh, that's... I guess most of the time back then it was for fun. It was around the pandemic, and streaming had only just come into my focus, really, because of, obviously, I was a big fan of the Dream SMP back then. And before then, I'd never heard of Twitch or anything like that. So it was interesting, you know, it was new. And I had some online friends that were like, oh my god, it would be really fun. And I started doing some streams, started playing some games. I think Hades was my staple back then. The one game I'd play all the time. And then shit happened. I started getting really ill. Life sort of got in the way as well. I was working a really difficult job, so that's why I stopped. And then sort of started streaming again just because of, like, I guess it's your fault.
It's all your fault, right?
Kind of just encouraged me. You're like, it'll be great.
Yeah, I'm not going to discourage anyone if they're like, I want to do it. I'm like, yeah, go for it.
It's fair. Like, I was considering it, and then we were talking about it, and I started hanging out on some of your streams, and it was kind of like, oh, I think I could do this. I didn't have anything else going on at the time. And then winter came and has fucked everything up again a bit. fuck winter.
I mean, stuff
In
like
the
that happens.
places where possible. Yeah. But yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Imagine encouraging to stream again. Speedy, do you want to stream? I already know your sense on that one.
That's fair.
He's a no. He'll work in the bat shadow in the backgrounds and mess with other people as a mod.
Maybe I should make Speedy a mod on my channel for the shits and gigs.
You will either love it or be like, why? Most likely love it though.
No, Speedy would
Or
be
the
nice
surprise.
to me. Speedy would be nice to me.
That's also true.
That's fair.
All the emotes, no judgment emotes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You might get some loot emotes. Who knows?
Oh, that's fine.
Hmm.
I don't care about that. Yeah.
Ban everyone.
Ban everyone. That's fine. I think I've managed to get away with a pretty chill amount of people coming into my chat because I do have a PNG. If I streamed with the camera, it'd be a very different story.
I can imagine that, yeah.
Yeah. Especially with
Oh
live
yeah,
comparison.
yeah. That's also true. Are you doing any hand cams with the crochet?
I'm thinking about it. The only camera I have at the moment has a short ass cable, and is really low quality. So.
I mean, is it better than this guy?
No, it's worse.
Ooh.
You've seen me turn on my camera before.
Yeah, it's not that bad. If it was just focused on the crocheting granny squares, it'd be fine.
Maybe. It's just, I think with the lighting in my room, it's a bit shit. That's another thing I need to work out if I am going to do crocheting for streaming, is I need, like, a bright-ass light.
That reminds me I need to turn on the light.
Yeah, with the combination of, like, my absolutely atrocious eyesight and the lighting in my room. We have a specific light bulb in my bedroom, so it's not too bright because of my migraines. Because it's no longer a dimmable light. So we've picked out a specific one that's naturally dimmer. So you know. Excuse me. Yeah, I just need to get some stuff sorted, and that requires money, and well, you know how it is at the moment.
Yeah. I'll just switch to this one for now. This one I don't have to worry about fucking focus.
Yeah.
Add all the dongles, yeah, all the dongles.
Ooh, the dongle. You say it once and you get bullied for it for the rest of your life.
Dongles? Worcestershire?
Dongles. Look, I don't know. Fine, at least you guys didn't see me when I was talking about worms on tarmac for the first time. If I did that on stream, I think that would be my most viewed clip ever.
Yep, and whenever you get a song stuck in your head, I'm like, worms on tarmac, and you're like, oh, new song stuck in your head.
Worms on tarmac. No, it was, one of the days my dad took me to the pub after taking Arlo for a walk. And I hadn't eaten anything, and that's like just that combination of like I was in a really bad mood that day as well, so I just got drunk really quickly. I think I had 3 drinks at the pub, and then we came home, and I had another 2 ciders, and got on a call with Crow and Kai, just started going, "You guys need to listen to this song. It's called Worms on Time." So yeah.
I can't remember if I was in that call or the one. No, it was the D&D prep call, and you just mentioned
D&D,
it.
yeah. Yeah, because I was going on and on about it at that point. It's a good song. I suggest everyone in the chat to listen to it.
Just Google Worms on Tarmac, you'll find it, trust me.
Yeah, Worms on Tarmac by Softplay. They're playing Coachella this year. Softplay and Bob Villain. They both posted it on their Instagram stories. Both Softplay and Bob Villain are playing Coachella, which is insane. Especially with Bob Villain.
I remember when
yes,
you told me about it, I listened to it, and I was like, did not understand any of the lyrics. I just heard Worms on Tarmac again and again. And that's the only part I focused on for a while.
Yeah. Welcome to listening to Softplay. You don't understand half the lyrics. Majority.
Oh.
How's it looking? Oh, there goes my Wi-Fi for a moment.
Yep, there goes your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not thickening anymore, but
It's okay. Just add like a bit more milk, and then when you add the cheese, it'll thicken up again. Probably didn't have the right amount of the ratio for the roux, but that's fine. You can't fix it now. Yeah, Heavy Jelly is a great album name. I want to crochet a cardigan with the Heavy Jelly logo on the back. In that bright orange that the album is. I think that's going to be brilliant. But it requires a lot of yarn that I do not have the money for.
So cheese?
Cheese, yeah, just dump the whole bowl in.
Sprinkle? Oh, okay, just dump it all?
Oh, no, leave a little bit left for the top.
Okay.
So, like, put the majority of it in, and then, like...
Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah. Should be fine.
Go find me Amory for yarn. Yeah, is this a personal GoFundMe? I got Amrin's PayPal account.
No. No, I'm giving you too much power. God damn it.
Well, this is yeah. Send it over. No. I don't know if Amrin wants me to send it over. But I'll send her the amount that we agree upon.
No. Oh, I feel bad. I still have to work on that commission. I have been doing a little bit, but Christmas gifts are taking priority at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's thickening up.
Yeah.
Add a little bit more, because I can. I also have mozzarella. Do we want to add mozzarella to it?
You can leave the mozzarella.
Or do we want mozzarella on top? Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. Give you a good view of this.
Excuse me.
What we're working with.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. And you need like maybe a crack or two of pepper, but I wouldn't really add too much salt.
I'm not gonna add any salt. I'll definitely add a few.
Yeah.
pepper. There you go. Just a
Was
wee bit.
sauce. What? Oh, white sauce. Okay. Yeah, because once you added the cheese, it became a bechamel. Fun little fact.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yee. And then it's time to build the lasagna. The lasagna.
All right, I'll turn this off. Running out of room here. What?
So you won't need the burners anymore.
Yeah, and then turn that off, unplug it.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure the bottom's not gonna be hot if I pick it up. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What is crap texting me about? Oh. Pro and I have both been freaking out about Arcane in our DMs for the last few days.
We're gonna ignore that. Bunch of cider just tipped over.
Oh no!
It's fine.
Not the cider.
I got plenty more. I guess it didn't go in the cheese.
Boozy cheese.
A layer of boozy cheese on top. It'd be
That'd
like
be funny.
Ooh, that'd be strawberry.
I think it'd probably cook off enough that you probably couldn't taste it.
But would there be leftover strawberries?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, the place smells of
You'd like to
strawberry
think.
now.
That's nice.
All right. So, I either got this small glass or a bigger glass. Do we want big or small?
I think the one that you're holding up now will do. Yeah.
This
The
one?
smaller one I think would be better, yeah. You're gonna have leftovers for days.
Thank God. Okay. What do we start off with? Meat? Cheese?
So I normally start with like maybe a tablespoon or two of the bechamel on the bottom of the pan. Did I? I did that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay. And then you just like spread it about.
Maybe a little more.
No, you don't need a ton on the bottom layer because it's just
All right.
supposed to add it in. And then you add like a layer of the meat on top of that.
Okay.
And
then noodle?
then the lasagna noodles. And then you repeat the process again. So another few tablespoons of bechamel, then meat, then lasagna noodle. And it repeats until you want to be out of meat before you run out of bechamel, basically.
I'm gonna have to cut some of these noodles.
Mm,
They're too long.
too long.
Hold on. Where's that mark? Right there? Okay. Come on, you little wet noodle.
That's funny.
At least I have a reference to cut.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes it easier.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about like the layer of the bechamel being perfect. Just because you need the most for the top. Yeah. Yep.
There we go. Could probably do 1 or 2 more layers based on the meat.
Yeah, I think that's good. This reminds me of a video I saw. I was insane of this person who made an 1,000-layer lasagna. I was like, that's stupidly insane. And then it looked really dry in the end because there was so little meat, like sauce, in the middle of all the layers because it was spread so thin that it ended up looking really dry.
I can see that.
But it's insane what some people will do with food.
Some of the weird YouTube stuff out there.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Who's this for? No, just for fun. It's like, okay. Because content.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's been down that 5 a.m. rabbit hole where they're just watching some weird-ass YouTube video. Mine is, for some reason, watching videos about drama that's happened between YouTubers that I don't even know.
That sometimes appears on my feed. Not a whole lot, but... Or just, gaming industry news.
Yeah.
Alright, this might be the last. Oh wait, I'm missing the meat. I was gonna just immediately put on another.
Put on more noodles.
Yep.
Nudes. More nudes.
More nudes. All the nudes.
All the nudes.
Nudes here, please. Is there gonna be any meat on top, or is that just gonna be?
It's just bechamel.
Otherwise, it's okay. So I'll just use the rest.
Yeah,
of this
just
meat.
put that last of it in that there that you're working on now. Why have I just gotten a? Oh. Love it when your bank texts you randomly.
We noticed a couple Americans just sent a bunch of money to you for yarn. Please respond.
No. My bank's so used to me having whack-ass purchasing history that they're just kind of like, oh, this happened. Okay, cool.
It's just normal? Good? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
One time my bank blocked me from subscribing to Discord Nitro.
I think, yeah, because they had like a little hack or something.
That's fair.
So there was a lot of like invalid purchases going on, so it wouldn't surprise me depending on the
Fair
time of that year. I cooked exactly enough noodles. Well,
Ooh,
besides all this
yay!
extra.
All the extra cuttings. Just layer the extra cuttings on the top layer and it'll be fine. You'll never even notice.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Do we want more nudes on top, or? Because otherwise, I think that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Or just go with that being wasted. That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, Katie.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, Jack. Where's maid dress? No maid dress. This is not a fun get ruined junk stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, we'll have
This
to
is
wait
a.
until Christmas one.
This is we're just gonna be making lasagna for fun and spill a bunch of cider everywhere.
Yeah. What we want to do now is just pour the rest of the bechamel on top.
All right, rest of the bechamel.
Yep, just all of it. Oof.
There we go.
Yeah.
Two camera angles, yes, very fancy today.
Yeah. And then you're just gonna top that with the last of the cheese.
Last of the cheese, got it. I was gonna say just the other
Last
camera's
of
not so
cheese.
great.
Yeah. Do you still want to put some of the mozzarella on top?
Yeah, we could put some
Might be a
shredded
good
mozzarella
idea.
on top.
Yeah. I don't think
I don't think 1,000
1,000
milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah. That's not good for you. I think like the
that could
recommended
explain.
amount. Yeah, I think the recommended amount for an adult is about 600. Oh, I know it's the equivalent of 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah, which my boss will tell you is bullshit.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if you went back to when I was 18, I would have also said that because I used to drink like 4 monsters a day. Which is definitely more caffeine than 3 cups of coffee.
For me, it's not the caffeine, it ruined my stomach.
It's fair.
All right. Let's go to mountain mozzarella and cheese on top.
Yeah.
All right.
We forgot to preheat the oven.
Yes.
It was inevitable that we'd forget something.
400?
Is that the equivalent of 180 cu?
I don't know.
Okay.
Start. Just stop beeping at me. Thank you.
Do you want me to
Let's
Google
see.
it? Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, you Google. I'm gonna clean up a little.
Yeah. 180 to Fahrenheit. 356 Fahrenheit.
350, got it.
Yep. Oof. Of course we'd forget to preheat the fucking oven. That's so us.
Don't need the noodles.
Nope.
I mean, it gives us more time. That's fine.
Yeah.
2 cups of Death Wish coffee. What's Death Wish? Oh! I think that's isn't that a certain bean? That's just high in caffeine?
Probably.
I think my uncle drinks the same.
Oof. I don't understand how some people like coffee.
Well, there's that, and then there's people like me who drink it black.
Ugh. I am a sweet tooth bitch through and through, and coffee is just way too bitter for me.
I'll be bitter and sweet.
I don't like the combination of bitter and sweet. The only time I've ever willingly drank a cup of coffee was when I was working at the house hotel that I was working at in the restaurant where we were doing 10-hour days. That was hell. And the day before a shift, I'd gotten dragged out clubbing by one of the servers. And I barely slept. I was really hungover. And I hadn't had the time to pop to a shop to get a Monster. So I drank a cup of coffee, made the most disgusted face ever, and then almost threw up. It was an experience. I got banned from drinking coffee in that kitchen after that.
I can see why the hatred of coffee if you drank one and then immediately just threw up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I just don't do it. I'd like drowned that coffee with like a homemade caramel sauce, put a ton of that in there, a shit ton of milk, in like a really, really big mug.
Hi, Gigi. Hi. Meow.
And
Meow.
yeah, I used like 3 sachets of coffee or something. It was a bit stupid.
Mm.
I never claimed to have the brain cell ever.
Now to put.
Mm.
Isn't it impossible to put these back?
No, it's fine. I'll tell you a trick. So you want to take it off of the bottle opener, by the way.
Okay.
And then what I always do is the part of the cork that's like going back in the bottle. So the part that started in the bottle, I like lie it on its side and I cut off a corner of it, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So like at an angle, I just that, and I cut it off a bit. And so it kind of adds a little bit of a way to shove it back in, and then you should just be able to pop it off after that.
Maybe more corner.
If you need to cut off more, that's
more corner.
Yeah. But it's a good tactic. It's what we do. The wine bottles that we get at the moment are so fucking cheap that they come with rubber corks.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. I mean, it's in there, just one part not.
Yeah. You struggle to open it, and now you struggle to seal it.
Yep. That's good enough.
That'll be fine.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm definitely not gonna be drinking it.
That's
with that taste.
You can cook with it more.
Guess I'm gonna have to ask you more things on.
You can do some more cooking with it.
Yep.
Well, you can do a bolognese sauce. That's the exact same as the meat sauce that you made today. And then you just cook spaghetti and have it with that. So yeah, you can do that. One of my favorite things that I've been doing recently, for like a quick dinner, is searing off some steak and then reducing some red wine with a beef stock cube in the pan that I seared the steak in. Adding some spaghetti and the steak when it's been cubed back in, and making like a red wine spaghetti and steak dish. That's been nice. What else? Hmm.
Can't think of anything else to do with wine besides drinking it.
It's fair. I'm trying to think of other things, but I mostly just use it to cook bolognese and lasagna.
Hmm.
The other occasional variants of dishes. But yeah, no. That's
Alright,
mostly what I do.
maybe I'll just get a few more steaks.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, you could do a red wine gravy. That's really nice. It's basically the
Red
same as
wine
making a
gravy.
beef gravy.
Mmm.
So like, I don't know how you guys don't do roast dinners that often, do you?
No.
Like that? Okay, no. So I would say if you do like a beef roast at any point, you could do like a red wine gravy for that. Beef Wellington is a really good one to have. Lamb shanks. If you get some lamb shanks, you can pan sear them down, do a red wine gravy with that. That was what I did for my family's dinner the other day. We pan seared down some lamb shanks, finished them off in the oven, did some roasted carrots and mashed potato with a red wine gravy.
Mmm.
Hmm.
Meow.
This is the benefit of having a me in the house, is that I cook.
That's fair. GG. I know you're not allowed to cross that line, are you? She's debating. Come here. You're fine. Nope. Okay, see ya.
She's like, no, I'm okay.
No, there's like a lip on the floor that elevates the kitchen just like by 1 inch versus everything else. And she's learned to never cross that. Otherwise, she might get trampled and stepped on because of me walking here cooking. So
Yeah.
no, she never crosses that.
Fair. If only our dogs are that fucking smart. I tripped over Atlas the other day in the kitchen.
Freddy.
So it came. Oh, is it created? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I have some really cute pictures of Atlas when he was younger, like a little pup. Where he'd sleep on my feet whilst I baked. 40 minutes to begin with? Oh wait, no, you cook the noodles, so do half-hour to begin with.
Well, it's an older oven, so I'm gonna do the 40. Everything has been like either higher or longer with this. I'll do 35. We'll see from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because anytime I try to follow things, not good. Yeah, go on. Atlas.
That's fine. It's okay. Ever since Atlas grew up, he started to try and eat whatever I'm baking or cooking whilst I'm doing it. Gigi!
She's like, let me have this. What's that? Gigi, you want to look over there? Over there? No?
It's a little void. What kind of dog is Atlas? Oh, he's a collie. Border collie.
There you go.
Menace. I am significantly more a cat person than a dog person.
That's right, it's your sister's dog.
Yeah. Yeah, herding dog. His main thing that he likes to try and herd is lights.
Fair.
Yeah, if you ever get a dog, don't get your dog a laser pointer. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. Especially if you've got an animal like Atlas. Collies, Jesus.
I would never expected a laser pointer for a dog. They're usually for cats.
Yeah, so the thing is, I wouldn't have thought that either. Yeah, that's fair. But my ex, his family had a laser pointer for their German Shepherd, and she loved it, went mad for it every single time, and it was like a really good bit of exercise for her. So I thought, oh my god, that's great. I'll suggest it to my family. We regret it.
Instant regret.
Instant regret.
All right. I'm gonna take out the stuff I know how to do, which is make sweet treats.
Yee.
How's that, babes?
Yep.
Which is 3 simple ingredients: strawberries, raspberry, chia seeds.
Nice.
Oh, and dark chocolate, but that'll be later.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So let me clean this knife. I'm gonna mute myself from chat.
Okay. That's fair. Doesn't really pick up over the mic that much either way. Like a little bit, but not majorly. That is fair.
All right, I'm back.
Yep.
Now, I know you were gonna take a break from streaming this year. Another question, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
was gonna take a small break for the rest of the year just because I am a bit busy at the moment, and my health is, to put it simply, not the best at the moment.
You don't have to say the health. I was more thinking like, oh, work picked up. That makes sense.
Not really.
Now you gotta learn about the new schedule and get used to that.
I don't mind mentioning that I'm like ill a lot. I just don't want to go into the specifics of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Winter always sucks for me, and I'm always cold. Like, no matter what, I never quite get warm. And it sucks a bit. So yeah. I think because I'm just struggling to keep a good schedule and just stuff like that, it's easier to just not worry about it for a little while. I might pick up a few streams here and there. Obviously I'm gonna try and like do the baking stream that we've been talking about for Christmas. It'll be fun.
Yeah, because I'd say at least 4 more. Rune, is it snow where you're? No, it's just rain. Just rain. We only get rain and cold, and snow will pick up probably in January. Yeah. So we just rinse the raspberries. They could just go in just like that. Strawberries we have to cut up and kind of mush a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I like to do is just do like little cube dices.
That's fine. Yep. I might see if I can set it up at some point so I can do like a baking stream in my own kitchen. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Being ill sucks. Yeah.
I'd say, I know there's a lot of people that say, oh yeah, stick to a schedule and make it, but I'm like, sometimes you just shouldn't, because then you feel like there's extra pressure to continue that schedule or feel like you have to. That then puts a lot of people off. At least that's when I hear other people's like, oh, I feel like I just feel obligated. I'm like, you shouldn't have this feeling because it's a hobby for now. If you want it to be bigger, then, well, that's a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just sort of my main goal has always been to at least stream 2 days a week. And, you know, when I'm feeling a bit more up to it, that's probably what I'll be doing still. Yeah. I've never set a schedule for myself. My life's too chaotic for that.
That's good.
I think the only things that ever go by a set schedule is work stuff and when we eat at this house. Nothing else goes on a schedule.
But yeah, for me, it's just because I know my work sometimes. Like, depending what the hell's going on, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be working overtime.
Yeah,
so there could be like random days like, oh, where's room? It's like, probably working.
Yeah, and all the D&D stuff as well. That takes up quite a lot of the scheduled time, doesn't it?
Yes and no. It really depends. Like, with the pirate campaign we have going on.
Yeah.
There was like 2 to 3 months I really didn't plan anything. It's all random rolls. But now that you guys finally arrived at the major towns, like, okay, now I gotta start doing the actual plans and do things of my own volition.
Yeah.
I can't just like, run off a prompt and be like, okay, here's what you guys encounter. Here's what's gonna go on, and everything else is improv.
Yeah.
But I also feel like that's just experience of me doing D&D for so long that I'm like, well, it's like 80% improv.
Yeah, it's fair. It's good to be able to do a lot of improv. Oh, that reminds me.
Because it's one of those, like, yeah, I could do some planning, but I don't want to feel like everything's going to be predetermined for you guys. Or you guys could just do what because I remember playing or doing one game where I had everything planned. Oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Nope. And then they're like, so what do we do now? I'm like, well, you failed that, you didn't look at that, you didn't investigate that. So what do you guys want to do? And that's when I learned improv. And then if anyone suggests something, it's like, oh, I hope I find this. They roll high enough. Yeah, they find it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why I sometimes ask, like, what are you looking for? What do you hope to find? How do you find X thing about X thing? It's like these leading questions for how their character can do things.
Yeah.
All right. Strawberries mushed, raspberries mushed. Well, raspberries about to be mushed.
Oh, what about the garlic bread?
Oh, yeah. Garlic bread.
Oh my god. I just remembered because that needs to go in the oven for a bit, doesn't it?
How long do we want the garlic bread in there for?
Well, normally when I do garlic bread, it's all the garlic butter, so it wants to be in for like 15 minutes.
15 minutes? I'm gonna go with this much bread.
You've got garlic oil, so yeah, that's fair.
Oh, this is hard.
Oh, when did you buy it?
Monday?
Yeah. Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, that's a squeak. Why did it squeak?
I can hear it. You can hear it over the mic. Yeah,
May have to
that's the
cut it up
downside of I don't think
this
you
way.
can use it. My
I'm
guy.
thinking now cutting it up this way, soak it in oil. Because the
I don't
inside,
think
oh, that's still soft on the inside, but not the
is
outside.
it? I don't
Yeah.
wanna think it's usable, my guy.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna improvise like I do with all my cooking.
That's fair.
We will revive this bread. And by this bread, not all of it, just some of it.
Yeah.
Put it on its side like that. Garlic oil. I don't have a brush, so finger it is.
That's what he said.
I have no toy, so I must use my finger. And what I'm also gonna do is get some butter. Little tiny squares, have it melt on top. Butter. What did I just do with you, you bastard? I'm gonna use this as dipping for later. As thin as I can get it. No plastic.
No plastic.
No plastics. We already have so many microplastics in us, though. So there's that. There's no reviving that. Wait, hold on.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just want to see how hard that really was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use some oil as well to cover coat the bottom a little bit. And you said 15 minutes. Since it's already hard, I'm gonna go 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that should be fine. Well, we'll see. It's definitely gonna be like an oily garlic bread with the lasagna, so. Right.
That's fine.
Butter back. I do have to thank you for reminding me about like big baguette type bread. So I remember I used to make like get a giant baguette and then just make a giant sandwich out of it all.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Costs like $100, sure, but then that's my entire meals for the next week, just sandwich. All right, back to this. Now we got the raspberries and strawberries.
Yeah.
And we just mush it. We do some mushing.
You do the mash. You do the monster mash. Anyway.
I need to double check the music that's playing. Copyrightable? says no copyright music, but I'm gonna change it.
Mm.
It's one thing that'll get me sometimes with the YouTubes.
Yep.
Although there's some games that says like copyright music, I'm like, oh man. But it also makes sense. Some of the indie games that can't get a lot of music, so they use other people's music.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
Turn it up just a wee bit. Ah.
Ah. This has just reminded me that strawberries aren't in season at the moment.
No, they're not.
Mm.
There's just American strawberry that might have been frozen at one point, and now they're putting it on the shelves. Therefore, they're a little bit more expensive.
That's fair.
But you can rarely have strawberry and raspberries both in season, so.
Yeah. I had a punnet of strawberries a few weeks ago in our shop that was like reduced to like a quarter of its original price, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it's reduced that much, it's because it has a short lifespan, but I ate it the same day. It was great.
Yeah, it's like, this is good for the next 24 to 48 hours. Anything after that, it's all you. It's all risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, we generally just want this mush. So, just stomp and mush as much as you can with this. There we go. Now it's like slop. So, 15 minutes left on the timer. I'm gonna do a little bit of boiling on water. Let me move back to this cam. Ah.
Nice.
Turn that to high, start boiling it. Now, we need some type of container. You could use the same glassware that we use for lasagna, however that being used. I like to use these little takeout things. They were sold as like, I don't know, weekly, not bento box.
Lunch
prep
boxes?
meals? No, prep meals.
Meal prep boxes?
Yeah, meal prep boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they were sold to me.
That's fine. See, we don't buy our ones of those. We just get them whenever we buy Chinese takeout, and then we wash them and save.
Yeah, after like getting them and then looking at them, and then like these are just Chinese takeout boxes.
Yeah.
I need parchment paper. Baking paper.
Excuse me?
And I'm gonna get some scissors to cut them into these sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to be good or exact. That's fine.
Yeah,
Point is just to mainly cover them.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let's move back to this cam. Move strawberries out of the way. And you just want some nice goop circles.
Yeah.
There was a part of me that wanted to just fill this entire thing. And then I'm like, I'll cut it up. And just cut it up.
No, don't cut it up. Just fill the whole thing and then make it a slab of it.
Just one giant
Like
slab.
yeah. Just eat it like a chocolate bar.
Alright, we'll see. We'll see how that goes then.
Hee.
Let's just even this out. There was also a part of me that could wanted to do these in like ice cube trays.
Ooh. Yeah, that would work. Kind of.
It may need to be frozen a bit longer.
Yeah. Ooh.
So the idea with this is now we put this in the freezer and let it freeze for about an hour. Now we don't have an hour. So I prepped some last night. Still a little frozen on top, that's fine.
Yeah, you probably still want them to be frozen all the way through.
Yeah, ideally you want them to be frozen because we're going to be heating up the chocolate.
Yeah.
And then putting it in the melted chocolate, swing it around, swish it around, and then we have a nice frozen treat back on here.
Yeah.
So I can just slide this off. Yep, just like that. Yep, perfect.
Nice.
So now we come back here. We have 10 minutes to go.
Woo!
This is 10 minutes. This now goes in.
Yep.
And we get to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah. I was going to say, how was it looking when you opened it up?
Didn't look. Ooh. It's a nice rise. The top is like formed pretty well. Not browning yet.
It's not yet. Okay. Is it not
There's
browning
no brown.
yet? Okay.
No.
And yeah, it probably does need the extra time. Cool.
All right.
Since you pre-cooked the noodles, it's literally just until it goes brown.
Till the top is brown, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no brown whatsoever. I'm gonna... Ooh. I'm not gonna do that. I would. I was gonna put the stove back here to melt chocolate. However, I'll just bring the melted chocolate back here.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the dip. So the camera doesn't get just steam. No steam in the camera. Now where's my glassware? Actually, I don't need to do glass. I do have a good pot for this. That fits right over. Yep. So I rarely use this for chocolate, but this is more what I use for pasta.
Fair enough.
You can also use glass. However, the only glass I have is those glass measuring cups.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not.
They can be used. However, I don't trust the US version.
Oh, fair.
The US
Was it,
versions of those have been known to shatter. over extreme heat.
What's the brand called? Pyrex?
Pyrex.
Pyrex.
Yeah.
Pyrex. Yeah. Oh, our Pyrex dishes back here are... Oh. I've used and abused them so fucking hard. It is kind of ridiculous how much they go through here.
Oh yeah, like I've seen people like suggest Pyrex, and then everyone in the U.S. is like, "Don't use Pyrex." It wasn't until I think it was slow mo guys, Gavin, that was doing like
Oh, yeah.
shattering of Pyrex, and it's like, "Here's the
Yeah.
U.S. version, shatter." I'm like, "Oh yeah, nope." Here's the UK,
And then
crack.
like, yeah. Oh my god.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna put our Pyrex glass in the U.S. through intense heat and cold changes."
Mm.
No. So,
Yeah.
all right, water's boiling, perfect. Put that over. Lower it just a wee bit, and I cleaned out a jar and used all my dark chocolate chips in here.
Nice. Let me see.
Oh no. Don't tell me this jar is gonna give me bullshit now. What the fuck?
Nope.
Guys, I need a big, strong person to help.
Oh, if only Speedy was in chat, he'd be fucking running.
Chat, you want to help your local fanboy bat open a jar? I can't.
You can.
Something is slipping and I don't know why. Oh, residual oil, that's why.
You were just having a time with all this stuff today, huh?
Yep, nope, I'm putting the jar back, I'm putting out a new bag. It's wasting too much time, we only have 6 minutes left. We can't spend 6 minutes opening a jar. We can, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Especially when we have like 3 different things cooking.
Yeah, that's fair.
5 minutes left. How's everything looking? No brown and the bread. Yeah, it looks like the butter soaked through. Maybe it'll lighten up.
Maybe it will. Maybe it'll work.
I just made sure I didn't get Hershey's dark chocolate.
That's fair.
Do I still trust it? No.
That's fair. No fucking
Especially when it
way.
said 50% dark. I'm like, eh.
Ooh, that's quite a low percentage for a dark.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to see if I can find the like gingerbread house thing that I've been talking to you about, right?
Yeah.
They've made mousse version of my favorite type of chocolate.
Mousse version?
Chocolate mousse version. So I have a fucking obsession with Caramac. Which is like a caramel white chocolate, basically. It's insane. I love it. And they've made a Caramac chocolate mousse.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. If you ever get the chance, try Caramac. So good.
I'd have to specifically order from Amazon. I don't think our local sellers have that.
Damn.
Just like chocolate oranges.
Yeah. Imagine. I hate chocolate oranges, but still, it must be a travesty to not have them around as a potential option.
To just try them, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this chocolate's looking pretty good. All right, gonna
Nice.
toss this bowl. Move these aside.
Ooh, I've just remembered that I have some knobbly bobblies in the freezer.
Knobbly bobblies?
They're an ice cream. They're a
Okay.
British ice cream. I have filled. It's
Fair.
like a chocolate ice cream. It's like an ice lolly. So you've got a chocolate ice cream layer and then a strawberry ice cream layer, and then it's dipped in chocolate and rolled in 100,000s.
Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. Okay, time for this to
It's
be dipped in
wow.
chocolate.
Yee.
I might need to melt it a little bit more. It's too thick. Or the frozen is immediate. No, I think it's freezing immediately.
Yeah, that would also, but like
No, it's not burnt.
this. Maybe.
As I dip my finger in it and regret it.
Why would you do that? It's stupid.
Regret.
Of course.
It's fine.
Also, your best bet for this was probably to also add a little bit of coconut oil to it.
Coconut oil.
Mm-hmm. You can get food safe coconut oils. And then for like, it's not something we need to do much here in the UK, but I've found like a lot of people in America say that it makes their chocolate like smoother and it melts nicer. It makes it easier to do stuff like this. Just a little like tablespoon of coconut oil.
Hmm. You might have been right on the burnt part.
Yeah.
It was just like
can
so
kinda
close to
tell.
being good, and then now it's just lump.
I think part of it is
Ugh.
that you're putting metal in a double boiler as well, so that can, because it
I
there's a
see.
difference between the way with glass and stuff. It's interesting. Ah, welcome back, Speedy.
Welcome back. I got a spoonful of chocolate. Yeah, because it's like weird half melted and not melted anymore.
Yeah, it's chocolate is fucking stupid. Pizza? Sorry.
Chocolate pizza?
Chocolate pizza, yeah. Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate pizza kit. It's only £9. I'm couldn't find it on Tesco, so I'm seeing how much it is to order it from the Cadbury's official website.
Okay, let's see how it looks. The bread could use a little bit more. Oh wait, let me flip it over.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll talk to Mum about it tomorrow.
Ooh.
Dessert pizza. Yeah. Ooh, they looking good?
That was good.
Yeah, that does.
I'm gonna put that in for 2 more minutes. The lasagna.
How's the lasagna?
There's a little brown on the edge, but not a lot.
Yeah, I think probably could use them 5 more minutes.
I'm gonna put 2 minutes to pull the bread out, and then the other 3 minutes for the other. Okay, so I might actually have to use glass, which I don't trust it.
What if you keep the water boiling at a certain temperature? Or you could microwave it.
No.
Which I hate.
No.
I hate
just
that.
have to be very careful.
That. Does feel oh interesting. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I have to pay for shipping for this. Okay.
Me not trusting, but have no choice but to trust.
Unfortunately. I think if you keep a close eye on it, it'll be fine.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Just, yeah, what was that main thing? Oh yeah, when the water started to boil and the chocolate's like melting a little bit, you can turn the temperature down because the water's going to be quite hot still. So that will
Yep.
continue to melt it without it being boiled. Okay, cool.
Yep, done.
There was...
It's not melting quite as fast, but oh well.
That's fine. It doesn't need to be instant because that's where you're putting yourself more at risk of it. More at risk of it burning again. The higher the temperature of the water, the more likely you are to burn your chocolate. Ugh. I've had so much shenanigans with trying to do shit with chocolate. It is insane. I've done chocolate truffles before as well before. At one point. That was fun.
Chocolate truffles?
Yeah, caramel filled chocolate truffles.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Yeah, homemade caramel and everything. Yeah, because I bought the chocolate molds as a part of a Christmas gift. So last year for Christmas, so many people gave me Amazon vouchers. I had like 50 quid in Amazon vouchers. And I had to sit there and go, what the fuck do I want to spend these on? The answer was apparently chocolate molds.
As one does.
Yeah, casually. I'll see if I can find the pictures of them, because they're actually quite cool.
Okay, this one looks good. Time to pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
And do this quickly.
Yeah. Speed is the only way.
Oh, that looks way better.
Yeet.
Can I cover the bottom, please?
No, you're not allowed to.
Nope.
But, ooh. Oh, I went too far back. I love making salted caramel sauce, though.
Yeah, I think the frozen is just confusing the chocolate so much.
Yeah. That probably won't be helping.
I mean, at the end, we'll have one good treat.
Yeah.
And as I look into more, how do I better do this? Because I just read it. I was like, this seems simple.
Nothing is ever simple.
I forgot the chia seeds in the other one. I forgot chia seeds in the other batch.
Oh no. I think it might be a bit too late to add them.
It's still wet. I'll just do a very, very light sprinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Because the chia seeds are actually supposed to be for those who have IBS. Or you have something wrong with your gut situation, similar to what I have, and that's why I have chia seeds.
Fair enough.
Yep, okay. There is no recovering this chocolate.
Uh,
Oh well. I tried it.
yeah.
I mean, if you want a
Got
chocolate
it.
spoon.
I think Speedy will have it. He said he had it. He'd have it earlier.
Got one big dark chocolate spoon.
Oh.
That's the lasagna timer.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Exactly.
All right.
You know you can get like 95% cacao dark chocolate here in the UK.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The company that sells it used to do 100% dark chocolate, but I don't think it sold that well, so I think they stopped. Which is unfortunate. If you like dark chocolate, I do not. We've already established I don't like things that are bitter.
Ooh, that looks better.
Yee.
Need my other oven meat. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks great.
That looks so good.
That looks great.
And the bread. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see how crunchy it is.
Oh, yeah.
So crunchy. Bet you can hear that.
I think I just heard some teeth break.
Actually, it's not hard. It's surprisingly false
okay.
in terms of hardness. Like the outer is hard, but the inside's so soft from the butter.
Yeah, I suppose the
And
butter
oil,
probably did
so
help a lot then. Yeah.
so it's like deceptive in that regard.
Yeah. It's
But
like a good
now,
roasty, crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside.
So now I get to see how what this is. So it should just slide on in.
Yeah, you should be able to just cut it. That's an insane knife that you're using just to cut a lasagna.
Listen, it's either this or the other knife. The other knife got used by fruit. Could just rinse it off quickly, but
Yeah.
too late. I'm already deep in.
That's what he said.
That's exactly what he says sometimes.
Spatula.
I'll do it in the middle. I feel like it's gonna break if I do
Yeah.
it too small. Oh yeah, it does go in pretty. Ooh, that looks good. Just that cheese.
The cheese
looks
left
good
on it, yeah. Yep.
All right. Let me get a tiny spatula.
Spatula. looks good.
Focus. No, it wants to focus here, not up here. Come on. Can I focus this way? Oh.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I just want to focus this way. But yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
2 toasty garlic breads.
Nice.
And 1 picture, couple pictures for the server.
Mm-hmm. Good old lasagna.
Mm-hmm. And now the taste test.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mmm.
Yeah.
That's actually surprisingly really good.
Surprisingly.
I say surprisingly because I didn't know about the Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire.
That's fair. Well, you did try the meat sauce before it went in the lasagna. It would just be the bechamel that was like an unknown.
The bechamel was also unknown to me, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm making.
That's fair.
Actually, hold on. Let me do the American of just put lasagna on bread. With the extra crunch.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it would end up going well because it was my recipe.
Mm. Hey, Reno. All right, let's. Oh, hot. Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Better separate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say that is the stream. For the most part, there is one more, which I mean, it kind of worked out, but kind of not.
Yeah. I think.
It's like a strawberry,
Yeah.
raspberry shit treat. Try this at least.
I think you should have done the cheesecake.
That's not bad. Messy.
And you've just put it on the plate that has the hot food on it. That's
Oh,
gonna
fuck.
melt so quickly.
There we go.
Oh my god.
See if I take a
I
picture
feel
of
like this
that.
is part of what I'm here for, is to just remind you when you've done something kind of stupid.
Yep. Yeah, that doesn't look so good, but oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed
Sometimes
lasagna. The lasagna is pretty good.
Yeah.
Next time we do the baking live stuff is gonna be sometime in December. We don't know when.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that after.
Where
We
we're
need to
gonna
know.
just make. Ooh, sorry, that's probably the cider. Yep, there goes another one.
I'll give that like a 6.
with me trying to hold back.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that good?
No, no, no. I wish I could mute myself immediately, but it doesn't have an immediate mute button. It has a hold mute button, but you have to hold it.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it allows me to walk around without having to worry about a sound boom mic. And me having to only talk this way. If I talk this way, it's like muffled.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if there's anyone online that we can raid into. I'll probably stream later tonight with Speedy with a game. More Atlas.
I thought you guys should play Gunfire Reborn and invite me.
I mean, if you want to join us in Atlas, I don't mind sending you a key. It is a furry game. Well, it is still a furry game. Or you're playing a furry game or a furry game.
It's a furry game or a furry game. Why am I not surprised with the two of you?
Let's go ahead and bother Shumimi. Because it looks like other people are either back, ending. Oh, no. Let me check to see if she's online. Okay, she's still playing. It's gonna be Nyarda VT. She's the one that joined us in the last baking stream.
Oh, yay.
Alright. As always, be kind of courage to those we raid into. As for yourself, take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stand up. I've been standing up for 3 hours now. Something like that.
Yeah, thereabouts.
I got my blood flowing. You should too. Stay safe. See you guys in a few hours. Bye.
Bye.